All right, y'all, this is Valenti with another episode of Who Needs a Heart. All right, this is Valenti with another episode of Who Needs a Heart. So this is episode 2, and let's see who needs a heart today. The topic is strangers versus the people that you know. Who really supports you in this situation? Let me ask you something about this, and I want you to be real with yourself. Have you ever posted something that you was proud of, super excited about, you was nervous, and you sat there contemplating whether you should post it, refreshing the screen, and you notice that people that you don't know be showing you love faster than the people that you know. They actually liking it, commenting, sharing, hyping it up. But the people that you grew up with, the people that you know, watched you grow up in real life, who see you in real life, they won't like it, they won't comment, they won't share. Half the time, they won't even watch your story. And if you ever felt this way before, trust me, this episode is for you. Because today we're going to really talk about it and we're going to dive into it. Let's start with something that everybody, I'm sure, watching this today understands. When it comes to putting in hard work, when it comes to your content, whether you're a creator, whether you have a podcast, whether you have a clothing brand, a lot of times we be nervous about posting our stuff. We be excited at the same time, and you be genuinely proud of yourself. And you start checking to see who interacted with it. Honestly, all of us do it. And then you notice something. People that you know, they don't even show no love. How does that make you feel? The people that you expect to get the support from, they're quiet. And let me say something else that happens all the time. I hate when this happens. I notice a lot of times when I'm out and people see me in person, they'll be like, oh, yeah, I seen that you started a podcast. Oh, yeah, I see that you're doing this and the third. I see your brand, this and the third. And I be thinking to myself, like, you seen it. Okay. So you ain't like it? Did you share it? Did you comment? And most of the time, they don't. Now, listen. Not everybody is like that. I got a lot of people in my life who really supports me, and I really appreciate y'all. I love y'all more than you know. They repost me, they show up, and they clap for me out loud. All of your support and being patient with me through this process matters so much. But we still got to talk about the rest of this. Let's be honest. Sometimes it feel like you got to damn near beg some of the people that you know to support you. You're reminding them to like it, to share it, to comment. After a while, that don't even feel good. Deep down inside you thinking, if you really rock with me, why do I even got to ask you and go through all of that to get you to support me? Let's talk about something deeper when it comes to evolving as a person. There was a time in my life before I got to where I'm at today. I went through phases of really trying to figure out who I was. Like I went through this girly phase. Trying to find me was not the easiest thing to do. I had to go through several different styles, different phases, versions of myself that I liked, kind of liked, didn't like. But once I found myself, it was over. My confidence went in overdrive. I moved differently. I spoke differently. I carried myself differently. Sometimes the people that you know, they only know the old version of you, and they don't really know how to respond to who you are today. So let's really break this down in a way that everybody can relate to. Familiarity. People that you knew, they sometimes struggle to see who you are now. They remember when you weren't confident. They remember when you was not focused. They remember when you was out turned up and not doing what you're supposed to do. They remember when you were unsure of yourself. So when you start to show up strong, it kind of throws them off. But the strangers, they only see the version of you today. Comparison. And let's be real about this one. Sometimes growth reminds people of what they're not doing. I'm sorry to say, it's just the truth. And instead of being inspired, they scroll past quietly, right? And I'm not going to say it's always hating, because I hate that people always go to all their hating, this, that, and the third. Sometimes it's just discomfort because you're doing something that they're not doing. Social media pressure. This is where it hits us creators and content creators and clothing brands the hardest. You'll post something that you worked hard on. Then you're thinking to yourself, once you post it, why are they not liking it? Why are they active on everybody else's page but not mine? Why are they wishing people like Cardi B and Nicki Minaj a happy birthday and they don't even know them? If you're not careful, this can kind of mess with your confidence and kind of mess with your head. Here's the truth that I had to learn about building Valenti. You cannot measure your worth with who supports you publicly. If I did that I would have stopped doing Ann Valenti a long time ago. I'll tell you what I learned through this. Strangers support you because they see you without bias. They don't know the mistakes that you made. They just see who you are today, and sometimes that's the realest support you'll ever get. I also want to say this. Not everybody who's quiet is against you. They're not hating. Some people just support silently. But yes, most of those people, they just do not support you. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes this hurts deeper than we really admit. When a stranger supports you, it feels good. But when the people that you know, it feels even better when they support you. It just uplifts you. It just makes you feel like what you're doing is worth doing. When the people that you do know, right, don't support you, it feels personal. It makes you question yourself if you're not careful. It'll also make you shrink and make you ask yourself, am I doing too much? But they don't like me now because I'm doing something different. It's a dangerous place to be at because that can mess with your head. That moment will make you shrink yourselves to other people's comfort. And I refuse to do that. I would never do that. I don't care who supports me and who don't support me because I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. So I had to learn this. Not everybody is going to clap for you. Everybody is not meant to understand you. Everybody is not meant to go where you are going to go in life. And I had to accept that. And once I accepted that, everything changed. I stopped focusing on who was not supporting me. So if you're watching this, right, and you're building something, what I would suggest you to do is to keep going, keep crafting, keep building, keep showing up, because somebody is watching you quietly and somebody is waiting to discover you. At the end of the day, a look is alike. And I'll leave you with this. Who needs a heart? Is it the strangers that show up for you or the people that know you, stay silent and not support you?